Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Ogomwadi's channel. So today guys, we're going to be making chinchin. Chinchin is a popular snack in most West African, especially Nigeria. It's made with all-purpose flour and some few ingredients. So let me show you what we're going to be using. Over here I have flour. We're going to be using like 3 cups. I have sugar. This is powdered sugar. This is salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. You're gonna need nutmeg, and I'm using evaporated milk, especially this brand from Nigerian Peak. And I have here my room temperature melted butter. I have a little water just in case I need some baking powder. I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon spice, and I'm gonna be using canola oil to fry it, okay, because we're going to be deep frying this. That's how you make chinchin. So the first thing will be to measure out the flour. I'm going to be measuring it out here, and I'm going to be sifting it for a smooth texture. I'm going to be sifting it through the coriander, okay. So I'm measuring out 3 cups. Oh, I also forgot to show you guys, we're going to be using 3 eggs. It's optional though, it's just for more protein and to make your chinchin softer. If you like a harder chinchin, then skip the egg. If you like it softer like I do, use the egg. 2 to 3 is fine. So we're just gonna sift the flour. When you bake and you sift your flour, you get a smoother batter, smoother dough and all that. So now we add the sugar. Make sure your ingredients are all on room temperature. It's very important for chinchin. Every ingredient has to be on room temperature. If for any reason your egg is cold from the fridge, just run it in a warm or hot water for like 5 minutes. It should be able to warm it up. I'm using a cup of sugar here. It's going to be really sweet. So for the sugar, there is really no specific measurement. Just go ahead and use the sugar according to your taste. Gonna be adding a full teaspoon of baking powder, and the salt. Now I'm gonna be grating in the nutmeg. You're gonna need like 2, or let me say a teaspoon. I'm using a fresh one, so I'm just gonna grate it in. This nutmeg gives it the perfect taste. A chinchin without a nutmeg, you're going to be feeling like something is missing in it. Some people don't use it, but I love to use it because I want it to really taste like the chinchin we make back in my country, Nigeria. We always use nutmeg. There's something I decided to add. I didn't show that before. That's pepper. I like some spice in my chinchin, so I'm just putting like a teaspoon of dry chili pepper. You can skip it. It's just my preference. And then I'm gonna add the cinnamon, like half a teaspoon is fine. And we're just gonna give all the dry ingredients a quick stir. It smells so good already. The cinnamon and the nutmeg gives it an amazing smell. So now we're cracking the eggs. Be careful so the shell doesn't go in. To the egg, you add the butter. This is like 2 sticks of butter. And to that, I'm going to add in the milk. You can use powdered milk too. Just be careful when you're using the liquid. You don't have to use everything. You know the quantity of your flour. So be careful when you are doing that. So right now, I'm going to be pouring the liquid. Let me remove this. Now we're going to add the liquid. Gradually you mix. If you do it gradually, that way you won't over put liquid in it. So now I'm going to add a little bit of water. Like I said, watch the liquid. So now it has come together. You see, this is why you need a wide pan. That way you can move the dough around. So now that it has come together, I'm going to be kneading it just for 2 minutes. You don't need chinchin for a long time. So let me make space here and now knead it for 2 minutes. Okay, so we're just going to knead for like a minute or two. If you think the dough is too soft, you can just add a little bit of flour until you get the right consistency you want. I really like my chin-chin soft, so I try to make it as soft as I can. I don't enjoy hard chin-chin. Alright, so let me cut it so I work in like 2 batches. I'm just going to roll this out. You just want it to be rolled out flat enough, not too thin and not too big. Okay, this is way sticky. I'm going to add a little flour. Okay, now we're good. So we'll try and roll out. Let me cut out more so I can have enough room. Yeah, I think this is better for me. Okay, I think this is good. I'm gonna make like 2 designs. So you get your pizza cutter. If you don't have it, just use your knife. Pizza cutter just makes it kind of easier. You go this way. Just make any size you like. I mean, it's your choice. Here I have a tray. I'm going to be putting them in the tray. And then I'm going to put the oil to start warming up because I need it hot. Not like too hot, but at least, you know, warm enough so it can cook together. And now, we'll bring out the next batch to start working on this. Sometimes it's good to make them the same size so they get cooked the same time, but like I said, I want to make like 2 to 3 different shapes over here. Okay, so now I'm gonna be putting them in the oil. The oil is warm enough. When you throw it in, you're gonna have to try and break it apart. If not, it's gonna be sticky. So you just use your spoon and try to break them apart. So you see it's separating. It's not sticky anymore. So this is what you got to do for like a minute or 2 to make sure everything gets separated from each other. You don't want them sticky. And this is the other shape I like. Do you remember this shape if you're from Nigeria? Yep, I like this shape too. When you see it kind of brown, you can take it out because normally chin-chin, when you bring it out, it changes to darker brown. So don't wait for it to be so brown before you bring it out because it might be burning. So when you see it's like golden brown, just take it out. Immediately start cooling in the coriander, you will see the color change to golden brown. Okay, so you see that golden color? That's good enough. So we just put it with the other ones. Get it all out so it doesn't burn. This is the color I like, but if you like it darker, please feel free to leave it to brown more. It's just my scale of preference. So I'm putting it in the coriander line with paper towel. So you know you could drain the excess oil from the body of the chin-chin. Guys, this is it. This is how it looks. I'm gonna allow it to cool. Like I said, if you like the hot chin-chin, the one you can feel the crunch, don't bother about the butter, don't bother about the egg. Just use your nutmeg and your your salt and your sugar, and you're good to go. But my kids don't like it when it's hard, and I'm making this for them, so I'm adding all those proteins to make it very soft. All right. So this is how I make my own chin chin. Thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate you for always coming in. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming, and please consider subscribing. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment if you wish to. Thank you so much, guys. See you on the next video. Stay safe. Most importantly, stay blessed. Bye.